Have you ever thought about how to create the perfect branding tool? Okay, so today we're going to be exploring Canva and we're going to be using Canva to do a lot. So, just in case this is your first time, my name is Miss Blessing and this is I Teach with Miss B, and I help teachers thrive and grow. As you can see on my screen, I'm already on my Canva app and I'm going to be showing you how you can do some basic things that can make your profile stand out. Now, before I go into what we have today, right, I want you all to know something very important, that for you to have that client that comes back to you or will come back to you if you put out a post or something, you have to ensure that your profile looks professional. Some of you, your accounts are on private. Some of you don't even have anything that shows you're a teacher on your account, and then you're looking for clients. Will the client fall from up? No. So you have to come out. You have to be visible. Just like I usually ask a question, right? If there's somebody that you want to go to the person's page for quick advice and help concerning anything in Nigeria, you all run to Aproko Doctor's page, right? Because he has branded himself as a doctor that gives 2 minutes advice, 3 minutes advice, 5 minutes advice at every point in time, and everyone actually enjoys it. In as much you go there, you go to that place, you are listening, you are learning, right? Same thing happens to you when you are branding yourself as a teacher. Ensure that you have all of these things in place. So today we're going to be talking about how you can create some basic branding tools. For example, logo. We're going to start with a logo. For the logo, I'm going to go with what's it called, educational logo. So you go on your canva.com. You could use your phone, you could use your laptop, anyone works. So you go to educational logo. One thing I want you all to know, that when you're creating your logo should be simple. Your brand name should be catchy, something that people can easily remember and resonate with. Okay, so you're going to see on my screen now that a lot of logos will pop up, but because I'm using my free using my free version of Canva, you see that most of these things are the pro ones, but you could still see some very simple, fine, free ones that you could use. Okay, for instance, I want to use this one just to let you know what I want to do now. I'm just going to use this one quickly, and then I'm going to click on customize this template. So you can see I moved from here, I clicked on customize this template. You could still see some other free ones here, see some other free one, Bright Mind Academy. I moved out from the other one because it had a watermark. I don't want to use the one that has a watermark, so I'm just going to click on a new one just to show us how you can edit it. So basically this is it, you can edit this. So I'm going to show you how you can do this now. So look at this, Adora online course. So maybe I want to change this to what company name can I use now? The Sprouts. I want to use the apostrophe Sprouts. The Sprouts. The Sprouts Online School, or the Sprouts Academics. I don't like this font. I'm going to change this font. I'm going to change this font to, let's use something different. Very good. I like this. This is preferable. The Sprouts Online Tutoring. Okay, so the Sprout Online Tutoring. So maybe if I have a catchphrase like um, building young minds. So this is my catchphrase. Okay, this is my catchphrase. You know, most videos, most companies usually have catchphrase. So you could see this. So I could. So you could see this. I could choose as well to also change the color. Maybe I want the page to have a different color. I will go here and change the color. But usually it is best that your colors are simple. Your colors are very simple. Your logo color should be very simple, not so much drama in it and all of that. So I think maybe I'll just stay with the white or off-white. I'll stay with the off-white. So this is it, the Sprout Online Tutorial. Once you're done, you go ahead and click on share, and then you can download it. It saves for you in your, and then you click on download. It's downloading as a picture, suggested as a picture. Let's go again, picture, PNG, download. So you can see it's downloading here, so it's going to download. Okay, basically you've gotten your logo. that you could use for your business. Over time, you could change it, but for something that you're going to make it stand out, you could just do that. So I just thought of this, the Sprout Online Tutoring. Okay, and again, whenever you're choosing your business name, go on Google and check if someone is using it. Let's see if someone is using this name, the Sprout Online Tutoring. All right, I can see Sprout Tutoring, expert home reading tutors. So we don't have the Sprout. So you see, my name is unique. I just thought of it and it's unique. Wow, nice. Okay, so that's it. Now let's go again. We have created our logo. Now maybe we are trying to edit our what's it called? Maybe we are trying to edit our LinkedIn, because another place where I think you all will get, if you are thinking of getting clients again, is LinkedIn. So if you are branding your LinkedIn and you're thinking of what to do to make your LinkedIn stand out, after doing your professional pictures, I've dropped link on the WhatsApp channel. If you're not on the WhatsApp channel, please join the WhatsApp channel. The link will be in the description of this video as well. And please click on the follow, subscribe button. Subscribe to this channel. You're learning a lot of things. Let's go again. Maybe I want to make my LinkedIn page look very professional. What I'll do is I'll come here and search for LinkedIn header. Okay, I'll come here and search for LinkedIn header. Oh, not in my designs. I'm going to templates. Ensure it's in templates. So you go to LinkedIn header. So you're going to see that the header is going to come out. Can you see? These are headers. All of these are headers that you could use. I will always advise use something very simple that tells people about who you are and what you do. So look out for the ones that are free. This one is not free. This one is free. I will take this one. I'm going to use this one and ensure that it goes with the color of your brand. Okay, so look at it. It goes with the color of my brand blue. So I'm just going to use that for my LinkedIn header, and then I'm going to click on customize this template. So you could see this, yeah, customize this template. So this is it. It has the Canva watermark. I don't want the watermark to show, so I'm just going to hide all these watermarks. Okay, I'm gonna hide the watermarks. Okay, so this is it. So I'm gonna hide the watermark so that the watermark does not show. But this is it. Now for the name, I'll change the name to my name. Okay, and then I'm going to change this to online tutor. This can even cut across every other business that you're doing. Okay, online tutor. So, or I will put it here, K to 5 or K to 4, K to 4, sorry, K to 4 online tutor. That's I teach key stage 1 to 4. Okay, K to 4 online tutor. Then here I will go ahead and put my number. Okay, so that's not my real number anyways. If you're looking for my number is in the chat. So sorry, in my bio. So when you're done doing this, the next thing you want to do is change it. Ensure you put your email so that people can easily reach you. Okay, so this is my email at gmail.com. This is my real email, by the way, so you can send me an email. Again, you want to, if you have a website, a one-page website, you can go ahead and put this. I'm going to also show you how you can do that as well. So this here. So if you don't have a website, you can go ahead and delete it if you don't want it, or you could still put your Facebook name. Or maybe for me that has a YouTube channel, I can go ahead and put YouTube. I teach. I teach with Miss B. So this is my YouTube. So instead of this web here, I'm going to delete the web, go to Elements and add YouTube. I'm going to search for YouTube logo. Are you seeing what I'm doing? I now go to YouTube and search for YouTube logo, and then I'll have the graphics or the logo or the photo or whatever it is of YouTube. But basically this is how you create your, if you don't have a YouTube, you could put your Facebook name, Instagram name, anything that you know that people will be able to reach you. Okay, let me put it there, logo. I think they're still giving me everything I need except the one I want. So you could go ahead, and when you're done with this now, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and download it, like save it. Okay, okay, I'm gonna use this. So I'm just gonna make it small. And sure, if you don't want the font, you can change the font, okay? So I'm gonna make this small and then I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, okay, so arrange it. Okay, so this is it. YouTube at IT with Miss B. This my phone number. Bring it closer here. My email and this. So this is it. When you're done, you can now go ahead, click on share and download it. When you click on share, you go ahead and download it, and then you have your LinkedIn header. I'll show you guys something. Maybe I want to add a picture. So I'll go to my uploads. I'm not sure I've uploaded any picture here. So I have to upload a picture. I can put a picture of myself here. So you could upload from your drive, from your laptop itself, and then put in a picture here as well. So I don't have pictures on this particular Canva. Most of my pictures are on the paid one. Okay, so you could just go ahead, upload the picture, put it in a professional picture, minimize it, and then it looks so it doesn't look just plain like this. It will also make you stand out. Okay, in headers. So please, I don't want to see boring headers on your LinkedIn or your educational profiles or anything. If you're following me, please go and edit. Go and edit. Let your profile stand out. Edit your bio, edit your about, let your profile stand out. If you followed me to this point, please click on the like, subscribe, and share button. Again, you could even still use Canva AI. However, yes, you could use Canva AI if you want to create yours. Look at it here, Canva AI. Like I said, this one is not the paid version. It's the it's the free version. So even if the Canva designs it for you, it's not it's sometimes what it will tell you to do is to upgrade to the pro version before you can delete it, right? But you can do a design with it. You can do a design with it. You could go on ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to give you a prompt that this is the type of logo you want. It's going to give it to you. Then you will now bring it here on Canva, and it is going to develop it for you. Okay. Then you could maybe do a month pro just so that you can get the picture that you've gotten if it resonates with you, whether it is for a header or a background or a logo, anyone it is. Okay, so I hope you've been able to learn something. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you can use this to create posts on for your social medias, and what you can use it to do other things that you will need to make your profile look very, very authentic. Okay, until I see you again in my next video, bye for now.